Hi guys, welcome back. It's been a long time, right? It's been what, about 4 months since I've uploaded a video here. I just wanted to give you an update on what's been happening. And as you can tell, I got a new haircut, a new hairdo, and I know it's been the same. I guess I want to explain that. First and foremost, thank the Lord that I'm here today. I'm alive, I'm well, I'm living and breathing in the same earth, on the same earth that God has given me to be alive in, to wake up in this house. People that unfortunately don't have that privilege to do so. And I'm grateful for what I have, for my ability to speak. And yes, sometimes I am nervous to speak in front of a camera or in front of people, but I know that I can be responsible enough to do the best I can, and if I can't, I can't. Some days I will fall, some days I will rise, and that's okay. But the sort of update I want to give you guys all is my health, of course. As you can see, I lost weight, of course, and that's a very good thing. I lost 10 pounds over this summer. I haven't been very active this summer, well, online, of course, because of YouTube. I haven't uploaded in like 4 months, and that's my fault for not being very consistent in front of a camera. But the good thing is that I'm here right now, and I can give you guys like a sort of a heads up of what I can do later on. And yes, I'm gonna be busy because I have school. School just started. Well, not just started, but it's October, the second month of school, and it's already fall. It's very cold, by the way. Have you guys like felt that? It's very cold recently. New York is like, I don't know, it's kind of, how do I call it? Bipolar. Um yeah, but my health has been very good. Thank God. Thank everyone who has supported me, has been with me, my friends, my loved ones, and most importantly, God as well. And it's been a great journey so far, losing around 50, 60 pounds ever since I was 14. So back in 2023, I weighed 220, 25, 30 pounds, and that was like a really bad mental state. Well, of course, I was not physically fit. I I think I had a lot of frustration, a lot of anger issues. I didn't cope the right way. The way I coped was eating a lot of food, a lot of junk food. This also goes with the drinks that I drank. Being so young, I used to always think that it was okay to eat a lot of food because it wouldn't affect me so much. But boy, it did, and it wasn't for a good reason. I'm starting to think that it has something to do with, well, of course, everything that I try to do the right thing. What? That didn't make any sense. No. Um, my diet was the most important thing, a part of my life and lifestyle. It affected me very severely because food was just a way to cope, a way to escape the world, I guess, from not caring what people said, which is a good thing that you don't let people get into your head. But it was starting to gain on me. Literally, I gained so much weight in a span of, well, my entire childhood, and I just kind of had that like reality check that I had to change for the better, and it paid off. Now I weigh 180 pounds, 183 pounds, and I'm just like so proud of myself. I'm not saying that I'm better than anyone else. I'm not, I promise. Because I try to be the most humble person you can ever meet, you can ever talk to. Just look at and try to imagine that person that has gone through so much, that tries to do the best thing that he can do, and not put others down to put myself up, because I would never do that. I promise I wouldn't. And if this bites me back in the ass, then so be it. I'm a man of my word, and I have to be. Not because I said so, but because God said so. And of course I swore, and that's my fault. I'm a sinner. I will make mistakes. I will be imperfect. Well, is that even the right sentence? No, it's not. I'm not gonna be perfect. Another thing is that my mental health, it has like significantly improved over time, but also will have some bumps here and there, and that's okay because no one is 100%. From recovering from that traumatic experience, I've learned that you have to not get so involved in your emotions, because your emotions get the best of you, and that's not a good thing. Of course, you can express your emotions in a healthy way, but if you let it get into your head, if you let people get into your head, then it will not be the best result to do. It's not the best method to do that. There's a lot of people that struggle with mental health, and I'm trying to be a person that advocates for that. People who are athletes, people who are student athletes, people who just want to be a better version of themselves. I'm saying that you can be whoever you want to be. You can improve every single day. There is no problem in creating mistakes, because we are human. We will make mistakes. No one is perfect except for one man, and his name is Jesus Christ. He lived and died on this earth for our sins. He rose back up from the dead after 3 days after his sacrifice. And that is one of the most astonishing things I would ever have to read and imagine and believe in, because he is my savior. And I thank him for that, because when I was 14, I was so lost. Of course I was young, but I was lost as well. I'm still lost because I don't know what I want to do when I'm 18. God willing, of course. But here I am now, focused, well, trying to be focused, trying to let others rise up with me, because I do not want to be alone sometimes. But if it is that way, so be it, man. There's no shame of doing things alone. But when you need help, you need help. The best thing to do is ask. The point I'm trying to make is that you can be yourself and not let others discourage you because of it. And I learned that the hard way, because when I was around 15, I had like this anger that I had because I was not well mentally, and I had to find that the hard way. I had to experience a lot of things that I put myself through that wasn't healthy. Maybe food wasn't like a factor in that, but maybe some other things, yeah. Maybe school was a part of that thing. Maybe my emotions got in the way of doing something much better. But look, the fact that I'm here right now, I'm talking to a camera, and that hopefully people watch this, and I want to make something out of this for people that watch this, but also for me to understand that I'm not alone in this, and that no one should ever have to experience traumatic things. And I unfortunately did. Maybe people will not see it as traumatic, but to me it was, because when you gain so much weight and you start to feel frustrated, you get so mad easily, you're arrogant, you lash out at your parents, your siblings, or anyone else, it starts to take a toll on you. You get depressed, you don't want to do things because you think you're not capable of doing them. And that's what's happening to me right now. I think I'm not worth enough, but I know I am. There's like two sides of me inside my mind saying like, you can't do that. But what if I can? Maybe I can do something that is significantly improves myself. I achieve something that is significant. What if I join a club in school? What if I create a video that is the most greatest in this year? Nah, I'm joking. No, but what I'm trying to say is that you gotta believe in yourself. You can't let yourself get in the way. Others may put you down. Hmm? Others may put you down, but you can't put down yourself. There's a lot of, it's a mental game at the end of the day. Physically we may feel pain, but when it's mental, it really hurts a lot, because you have to constantly tell yourself that you have to keep going or you're not good enough. There's different sides of us that want to give up but also don't want to, because it's all mentality. Of course not for everything, but for mostly everything on this earth. I try to be the most righteous person I can be, to do the right thing, and if I can't, then I can't, but I have to learn from my experiences. Don't change for anyone else, but change for you. There's no shame of being yourself, because once you get the hang of being comfortable in your own skin, that's what makes you the most strongest, the most powerful in your own self-image, your own creativity, your own skills, abilities, etc. Now this is a positive note, to not feel so overwhelmed by all the other things that happen in this world. Maybe politics can be on your mind, maybe it's violence, maybe it's something that is negative, but whatever you watch on the news, make sure it's something that's positive, because once something happens, it's stuck within our minds for a long time. It takes a lot of, guts. It takes guts to continue on when you're internally suffering. But that's the end of the video. I just wanted to give you guys an update, maybe a little tangent, motivation to continue on, whether you are in school, whether you are at work, at home, walking home, or wherever. Thank you for tuning in, and hopefully you have a nice day. Bye.